Hi there, Mouseketeers. Welcome to the Disneyland Beat, where our toes tap to a Disneyland drum.
And we always whistle while we work.
Disneyland has lots of restaurants where you can grab a delicious meal served to you on a tray from the counter as you go from attraction to attraction.
But there are a few places throughout the resort where you can have a traditional table service meal and be waited on by incredible Disney Park cast members.
This is where most people will enjoy table service dining inside Disneyland.
Come on into the parks with us.
Like, subscribe, and stick around.
Disneyland is your land.
Come seek an adventure at your pirates, eh?
Make the jump to life speed.
Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm TC. Disneyland has a variety of dining spots that you can enjoy inside the parks, but most of them are what Disney has dubbed quick service locations, where you place an order and get your food at the counter, much like fast food spots.
But there are a handful of sit-down dining locations that you can enjoy inside the parks, and that's the focus of this video. There are many more table service dining locations found at the Disneyland hotels and downtown Disney, but only a few actually found inside Disneyland and Disney California Adventure.
Though walk-ups are welcome if there is room, reservations are usually required to get a table at most of these locations. We recommend doing so 60 days prior to your trip to get your ideal time.
Bayou is probably the most well-known sit-down restaurant on Disneyland property. Even if people don't know its name, they're sure to know it as the restaurant inside the popular Pirates of the Caribbean attraction.
The high-end eatery that opened in 1967 can be found in New Orleans Square, and it features classic American dishes with a Louisiana twist.
Walt Disney himself worked on this restaurant, which inspired the entire themed dining industry and set the aesthetic standard for theme park dining for decades.
Initially, Walt conceived of the fireflies, frogs, and other animals of the Bayou inside the first scene of Pirates of the Caribbean, putting on a stage show. But eventually he decided the ambiance and the food would be enough.
Though it didn't used to be so, the Blue Bayou is currently serving an identical menu at lunch and dinner. The most famous dish is likely to be the Monte Cristo, the delicious sandwich Disneyland helped make popular in the US by serving it originally at the Tahitian Terrace.
But this season it also offers chicken jambalaya, a coconut-crusted fish, fava bean pesto, and filet mignon entrees. This is one of the most expensive restaurants on this list, with main courses running from $30 to $50.
This air-conditioned spot is also one of the 3 locations that offer a dining package for Fantasmic, allowing you to watch the incredible show from a reserved area.
New Orleans Square, the home of 2 of Disneyland's best rides, is also the home of 2 of its best table service dining locations. Closer to the waterfront is the delightful Cafe Orleans.
Originally used as the coffee and ice cream house of the land, Cafe Orleans offers the ambiance of New Orleans itself, with tables open to the streets and warm woodwork of its interior.
The menu is Creole influenced, and its prices are more accessible than those of the Blue Bayou, and overall it has a lighter, more carefree air about it. Entrees run from $20 to $30.
The Monte Cristo can also be gotten here as an all-cheese version that might be the best grilled cheese sandwich you will ever eat.
You can also get roasted chicken, shrimp pasta, flat iron steak, and ratatouille as entrees. And we are impressed with the newly adventurous starter menu as well, that includes house-made hummus, tuna tartare, and some yummy soups and gumbos.
Worth a mention are the pommes frites, just fries with a delicious roulade, but boy are they the best.
Across the harbor, but a whole imaginary land away in Frontierland, sits the River Belle Terrace, one of the 2 table service dining locations inside Disneyland or DCA to regularly offer breakfast.
The spot has both indoor and outdoor seating, and while the interior is homey and air-conditioned, the exterior overlooking the rivers of America is our favorite.
River Belle Terrace is offering a new breakfast menu starting September 2nd with a variety of Eggs Benedict dishes, skillets, pancakes, and the classic Mark Twain, 2 eggs, bacon, sausage, potato bites, and a biscuit.
If you're looking for a big breakfast inside the parks, head here. Entrees run from $12 to $16.
Of course, it also offers lunch and dinner too. The mainstay of the River Belle Terrace is barbecue. Sandwiches with pulled pork, brisket, or even tofu are scrumptious and sticky sweet. If you know barbecue, they go wet rub, not dry.
And you can also get fried chicken and catfish sandwiches too. And don't forget the monkey bread, this stuff is super yummy. Prices here are on par with Cafe Orleans, with entrees ranging from $20 to $30.
River Belle Terrace is one of the locations where you can get the Fantasmic dining package as well. In fact, it even has some seating on the terrace where you can stay at your table to view the show while you finish your meal. We did this once, and it was an incredible experience.
The final table service dining location in Disneyland is found on Main Street, USA, the Carnation Cafe.
The Carnation Cafe opened with the park in 1955 as the Carnation Ice Cream Parlor, and it offers indoor and outdoor seating. The outdoor seating on West Center Street affords a glorious view of Main Street, USA, and anything that might be passing by.
You can enjoy a sit-down breakfast here as well, and the prices are slightly lower than at the River Belle, though the dishes may be simpler. You get your Mickey waffles, Mickey-shaped egg bites, pancakes, and breakfast sandwiches right here.
For lunch and dinner, Carnation Cafe offers American comfort food. It probably has the best burgers you can get inside the parks. At least we think so. We're not huge fans of the typical Disney burger, but these are really good.
There are also some really good salads, fresh fish, short rib, a turkey club we like, and the fried chicken is hands down delicious.
Not to mention you can get Walt's chili here, a chili recipe that's exactly the way Walt used to like it. And prices here aren't too bad either, with entrees falling in that $15 to $25 range. Over at Disney California Adventure, there are 4 table service dining locations to choose from. The first and most obvious is the main visual attraction or weenie you see when you enter the park, the Tower of Carthay Circle.
Currently, Carthay Circle is operating 2 dining locations. One of them is the Alfresco Dining Lounge. Since the pandemic, the lounge has been operating a number of tables directly on Buena Vista Street and offering its menu of light California Mediterranean fare.
The lounge is open for lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and it offers more variety than any other in-park spot that we can think of. The kitchen here is really superb. There are just too many delicious dishes to name, from the summer tomato and peach salad to the soy ginger baos or the citrus glazed salmon.
Also worth noting, this might be the best bar inside the parks. You can get alcohol at all the DCA locations and Blue Bayou too, but it's mostly pre-mixed stuff. Here, you have true variety with nearly 30 different craft cocktails on the menu.
Prices range from $15 to $25 for entrees at the Carthay Circle Lounge, but the prices do go up upstairs. It's the main dining room in the Carthay Circle complex. This gorgeous restaurant is themed to the golden age of Hollywood and Walt Disney's history.
The service here is impeccable, and the dining notably a notch above almost every other spot in the parks, but it has had limited offerings since the pandemic and hasn't quite gotten back into full swing yet.
Right now, the Carthay Circle restaurant is only open for dinner from 4 to 8 p.m., and reservations are very much recommended. It has a slightly more limited menu than it's had in the past.
It has a number of creative and mouth-watering starters, but only 4 main entrees at the moment: a braised beef pot roast birria, fresh fish, a Caribbean spiced pork chop, and a ribeye.
And the warm cheddar Parker House rolls, oh, they melt in your mouth. They're so good. Prices here range from $20 to $65 for entrees, and it probably is the most expensive restaurant at Disneyland. Also worth noting, there is currently not any World of Color dining package that you can get here.
Down the street, headed toward the Pacific Wharf, is another table service dining location, Wine Country Trattoria.
Technically part of the Pacific Wharf, but actually feeling a bit more like it's its own little thing, Wine Country Trattoria sits among a backdrop of grapevines and shaded arbors, offering Italian entrees ranging from $20 to $35.
Offering the same menu for lunch and dinner, it has several pasta dishes with marinara, bolognese, or Alfredo sauces, and different protein choices. The in-house lasagna is full of veggies and is a particular favorite of ours, though we would say the ribeye is done better elsewhere.
As you might expect when surrounded by tasting terraces, the wine list here is the most extensive of any table service dining location in all of Disneyland, with over 30 labels being served, as well as several yummy sangrias and spritzes.
Wine Country Trattoria does offer a World of Color dining package you can reserve that will get you into a special viewing area for the amazing nighttime spectacular. And also a quick note, it does not have any air-conditioned seating.
The final dining locations on this list are very special to us and are found at the Lamplight Lounge at Pixar Pier.
Formerly known as Ariel's Grotto, the Lamplight Lounge underwent a major Pixar retheme and opened back up on the newly rethemed Pixar Pier. We think this is one of the most well-themed and interesting dining locations to walk around and take in the details at Disneyland.
There is a walk-up only location that is in very high demand on the Boardwalk level that offers a smaller lounge menu. It does not accept reservations, and you have to join the walk-up wait list and actually go to the restaurant to do that.
Its menu has the famous lobster nachos that made the cut from the restaurant's prior occupation, as well as pork sliders and Mojo chicken fries, among a few others.
The Boardwalk dining is only available for lunch from 11:30 to 5 p.m. But of course, you can make reservations at the main dining room of the Lamplight Lounge.
The Lamplight Lounge is open for lunch and dinner, and on the weekends, brunch. As we mentioned, the theming is impeccable and completely charming.
It definitely has one of the best chicken salads in all of Disneyland, as well as really good burgers, roast chicken, salmon, pork chops, and more. And all of it's really solid. Prices for entrees range from $15 to $25. And we also want to note that on weekends, from 11 to 2 p.m., Lamplight Lounge offers an excellent brunch menu.
It also boasts what might be the most whimsical and creative beverage selection at the park, with fun, colorful, and bubbly concoctions guaranteed to please adults and kiddos alike.
Well, that's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed our culinary journey into Disneyland today.
Hope it helped you out and maybe made you a little hungry.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Please take a moment to support the Disneyland Beat by liking this video and subscribing if you're new, so we can grow this channel together.
See you real soon, Mouseketeers.
See you real soon.